Now, after learning about how to evaluate determinant of order 1, order 2 and order 3, we are moving on to some important terms which we have to explain in determinants, because all these terms are connected with determinants, okay? Where the first term I'll be talking about is the minor of an element. All these are connected words, okay? Minor of an element. Then secondly, cofactor of an element. So along with that, I will be explaining about the cofactor matrix also. Okay, and then how to find the adjoint of a matrix. Adjoint shortly denoted as ADJ. Okay, and finally we will define how to find the inverse of a matrix. I told that there are two methods to work out the inverse of a matrix. One is this method, okay, and the other one comes along with the chapter on matrices, but we have not done. That is based on elementary transformation, which will be doing it later after doing the properties of determinants. Okay, so all these terms are connected. Minor of an element connected with cofactor of the element. From that we will define what is a cofactor matrix, and then we move on to the adjoint of a matrix, and finally we find how to, finally we go ahead with defining the inverse of a matrix. Okay, so this is what is the process we are doing. So for that, let me consider an element, a general element, which is in the form of Aij. This is an element which I have taken in general. First I will tell you the notations, after that we will go with explaining all these terms. Okay. For an element Aij, its minor is denoted as Mij, capital M suffix ij. This is how we denote the minor. For an element Aij, the minor is denoted as Mij. Okay. And corresponding to that, its cofactor is denoted as Cij, or even you can use capital letter Aij. So this is what we call it as the cofactor of an element. So I told all these are connected. Okay, and with this we form the cofactor matrix. So that means in a matrix, how many elements are there? For that we will work out the cofactor matrix. And after finding the cofactor matrix, finding the adjoint of a matrix, which is shortly denoted as ADJ, it is equal to the transpose of the cofactor matrix. Okay, so from an element Aij, we are going to denote its minor, which is denoted as Mij. Then going ahead with the cofactor of the element, it is denoted as Cij, or it is also denoted as capital A suffix ij. Then after that, for all the elements, we work out the cofactor matrix. And then we go ahead with finding the adjoint of a matrix. Adjoint is denoted as ADJ, which is given by the transpose of the cofactor matrix. Okay. And after that, with this cofactor matrix, with this adjoint of a matrix, we find out the inverse of a matrix. You know that I already have mentioned, inverse of a matrix is denoted as what? A inverse. So think that we are having the matrix A in our hand. That is how we are beginning. So where A inverse, it has got a formula where we say that it is adjoint A by determinant A, where determinant A not equal to C. When I say determinant A, it means the value of the determinant. If it is a 2 by 2, you know how to work out the value. If it is a 3 by 3, also you know how to work out its value. Okay. So finally, A inverse is given by adjoint A by determinant. So for working on all this, I will tell you an example With that, we will work out the minor, cofactor, etc. connected with that. Okay, so have this logic in your mind. From an element, we are moving on to minor. Minor is denoted as Mij, and then moving on to cofactor. Cofactor is denoted as Cij or Aij. After that, we form the cofactor matrix. Take the transpose of that, which will be the adjoint of the matrix, and finally we come to the inverse of the matrix, which is given by adjoint A by determinant A. Okay, so now suppose if you are given a matrix, A is equal to matrix 3 minus 2 minus 4 5. Okay, then what is its corresponding determinant value? Determinant value, you know how to calculate. You can put it as dETA, or it can be equal to determinant A, which I'll write. First I'll write it in the determinant form. Determinant 3 minus 2 minus 4 5. Okay, this is equal to, how will we do? Downward arrow minus upward. So 15 minus of minus 4 into minus 2, that is 8. So that will be equal to 7. So here we have seen the determinant value is not equal to 0. So there we say that A inverse exists. If determinant A not equal to 0, then we say that A inverse exists. Okay. Now let us see how we can work out the minors for the different elements. Okay. So let us take the first element. So I will, I think I will put it as a column here. Okay. That will give you a more clear picture how to work out its minor, cofactor, etc. Okay. So for that, let me put in the form of a column and do the calculation for all the minors and cofactors, and finally we'll write the cofactor matrix, and then we'll move on to the adjoint of the matrix, and after that we will work out the inverse of the matrix also. So I will put it into column. First column is for elements. Then we have it for minors. Then we have it for cofactors. Let me put it into 3 columns. Okay. You know that in this matrix, the first element is A11, which is equal to 3. With the second element in the first row, we have A12, which is equal to minus 2. So with that, the first row gets over. So let me put a line over there. Now, what is the second row first element? A21, which is equal to minus 4. Then you have A22, which is equal to 5. Okay, I have put it there. Now, how to calculate the minor of this element A11, which is equal to 3 over here? To find the minor of an element, delete the row and column in which that element lies. Once again, to find the minor of an element, delete the row and the column in which that element lies. So when you delete the row and the column in which that element lies, what do you get? What do you get here in this matrix regarding that is that, so deleting the row and column in which that element lies. So how do you denote that? So deleting this row, because 3 lies in the first row, and deleting the first column. What is the remaining element you have here? The element is equal to 5. Okay, so that will be the minor for the corresponding element, which I will denote it as M11. So M11, you have it as equal to 5. Okay, now do the same process in such a way for all the other elements also.